This is where we belong.
No more than a week ago, we got a reveal trailer for a sandbox MMO game, a brand new out of Finland going by the name PAX Day. Well, what the company promised to have in quality as base building components of the game Rust and the politics and diplomacy options of a game as big as EVE Online. See guys, PAX Day we came to understand has been in the making for over 3 years now and set to be coming to PCs only in about a year from now. Take a look.
The further we journey from the safety of the light, the greater the rewards and the dangers. This world, it is for us. Here, together, we can build ourselves a home.
My life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. I must finish what I started. Death's design will be complete.
Baldur's Gate 3 will now launch for the PlayStation 5 and PCs fully. We all know that it's been in its early access phase for over a year now, but finally due in its finished state later on August 31st this year. We finally got a new trailer for the update a few days ago, a company that the team also said for the Xbox consoles were probably waiting a few more months to avoid any bugs. But in any case, the game's coming with some more added in-game content, so keep it in mind.
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the Absolute.
Bow before me. Bow before the Absolute. Bow!
First and most important choice when it comes to designing how you want to play. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games. Introducing the Gunslinger.
At number 3, it's once again Remnant 2, a sequel to the horror hit game Remnant from the ashes of 2019. Those of you who missed it announced at the Game Awards last year. This is a third-person Souls-like horror shooter, maybe just about what you'd get by mixing some of the recently released game Evil West and have it more of a shooter than a slasher. Remnant 2 is on its way to all consoles, even Switch, sometime later this year.
It automatically reloads both guns when an archetype skill is activated. In a heated battle, a well-timed skill activation keeps the lead flying. And skills are where the Gunslinger really shines. Their first skill, Quick Draw, unloads their hidden six-shooter and auto-targets nearby enemies. It's the perfect skill to leverage their prime perk. Their second skill, Sidewinder, cranks up aiming movement speed, weapon swap speed, and automatically reloads weapons when you switch to them. When you want sustained damage while weaving in and out of incoming fire, Sidewinder is a must-have. Their third skill, Bulletstorm, makes every firearm fully automatic, boosts fire rate, and ramps up reload speed. When it comes to burst damage, Bulletstorm makes the damage rain.
Now choose, flee, or step forth.
Moving on, we have here one of the longest awaited sequels ever, Dragon's Dogma 2, which was actually aired first last year after like an entire decade of wait. The game we know is on its way to PCs and the next generation of consoles only, being built with the use of Unreal Engine 5 and sticking with the same formula, with a higher emphasis on the game's scale. We're not sure when it'll make due, all we know is the game is getting a shed of light on that next month, so keep it in mind.
We Fenrir will never be anyone's pawns.
Prime Matter, no more than a couple of days ago, came out and confirmed that Mortal Anomalies is releasing March 10. Finally, the game, in case you're new to, is a turn-based RPG that takes players on a journey on a fantasized neo-futuristic version of a city on planet Earth. Well, a hidden city, so to speak, in some anime-style, visual novelish, detective noir RPG taste. Here's a trailer. The game's releasing for all consoles and PCs as well, and even Switch.
I'm the May Queen. Accept your fate with no resistance. I'll save you.
Back off, unless you wish to die.
Reality is chaos! Chaos!
Pray to the great existence!
At last, Kirklees Keep, sinister lair of the Prioress.
Wow. I hope we can find some of these workers alive. Your brother included, Tuck.
Now, Gangs of Sherwood, on the other hand, went on and got itself a new trailer a few hours ago. We actually came across the news that it's releasing by the end of the year, possibly around holidays. It's going to be coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles only. Gangs of Sherwood, in case you're new to, is a co-op action RPG, mainly multiplayer, about some Robin Hood dude who steals from the rich and gives to the poor, no matter the challenge. Check it out. We just got some more in-game footage as well.
This is something else. This prison was designed to hold hundreds of people.
And yet, most of the cages are empty. Where are all the prisoners?
I have a feeling we're fighting them. Our opponents here are different from the goons we fought in Loxley.
Aren't you allergic to pollen, brother? I remember the sneezing and the gallons of snot.
I almost said bless you.
And you would have lied. Big time.
Whoa. How about that?
Looks like someone mixed steel and body parts to an uncertain outcome.
Prioress, show yourself. Your hellish deeds cease tonight.
Don't let me down.
Traitors everywhere. We all have our role to play. You play yours. We'll see about mine.
Bleak Faith Forsaken, however, the oldest Souls-like in development out of a Kickstarter, then Patreon campaign, is now finally coming over to PCs, PlayStation 4, Xbox One at the very moment, March 10, possibly at a later date for the next generation of consoles. Anyway, Bleak Faith is actually tagged as a cyberpunk and a dark fantasy Souls-like, then an open world game in which you play the role of an omniscience guy trying to protect what's left of just humanity. Published by Sony Interactive itself last year, from a few years ago, as a single-player action RPG hack and slasher. Another game actually alongside this one's also being made by Sony, going by Convalaria, which is a multiplayer third-person shooter, or what was previously considered as the main game for the China Hero project. However, Lost Soul aside, more to the point, is now releasing early next year for PCs and the PlayStation consoles only, and this is how it looks now. Coming up behind that, we have Tencent Games in partnership with Timi Studios. The open world action RPG that they've been cooking ever since 2020, going by the name Honor of Kings World. Probably one of the biggest games in the making at the moment. So guys, Honor of Kings World is a spin-off of the company's old MOBA, Honor of Kings. Instead, it's a open world and features co-op gameplay. That's it. Game's only rumored to be coming out in 2024.
我一直在做这个梦。
以绝望挥剑，
一直不停的战斗。
直上青天，揽星辰。
讲出来！
Made in Korea, I believe initially revealed 4 months ago from the same developers who are currently working on Legend of Ymir. Y'all will probably recognize off of what they came up with as gameplay for facial expressions. However, an MMORPG hack and slasher partially Souls-like here, going by the name Nightcrows. Nightcrows is actually built with the use of Unreal Engine 5. It's a PC exclusive now and said to be coming out at its earliest by the end of the year. Been in the making for over a year now. At number 11, we have a action RPG adventure here going by the name Second Stone, The Legend of the Hidden World. One of the lesser known Souls-like games in the making, trying to make a shift in the formula, kind of in the same style of the recent game Kena, Bridge of Spirits, albeit a tad more exploration based in nature. Game set to be coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles only in 2024. Koei Tecmo and Omega Force, that is in partnership with Type Moon and a few other internet gaming companies, as one of the biggest AAA games of 2023, came out and announced a action RPG a couple of months ago going by the name Fate/Samurai Remnants. So the game is coming to the PlayStation 5, 4, Switch and PCs by the end of the year worldwide. So you guys, Fate Remnant is an action visual novel style RPG anime and an entry point of a series, and this is what we've got for gameplay so far.
察するに君が私の呼び人か
Granblue Fantasy Relink, on the other hand, this is actually one of the most awaited games of the past few years, is now finally coming out for PCs and the PlayStation consoles only later this year. This action RPG here, after years of wait, went on and finally got itself a trailer, about 10 more minutes of gameplay showcasing the characters, new graphics, games development, and a lot more. Check it out in case you missed it.
We won't let you lay a finger on our home.
So let's see us get over it. Then we can take back our home.
NIS America just released a new trailer for The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. While introducing all of the characters, said the game is now coming to PCs, Switch, and the PlayStation consoles only July 7. This is a Japanese original RPG that was first released in 2020 and follows the story of Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure, and Boundless Trails. Check it out, just in case you missed it.
Why was I made, though? What is my purpose? I don't know.
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought to me.
It's up to us to keep fighting for everyone.
We're right here with you. Let's do this.
NCSoft is actually developing another MMORPG, in case you missed it, going by the name Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty, I've actually mentioned maybe once, was aired last year. The game went in complete silence ever since, up until yesterday, where we found out the game's releasing for PCs and the next generation of consoles only in about 2 months. We got a new trailer for it. Here's some in-game footage supposedly being made with the use of Unreal Engine 5. Coming from the same people who brought 7 action RPG, well, one of the lesser known cyberpunk nostalgias in the gaming industry, we have the company's newest, well, technically the second game ever here going by the name, the Thaumatorch. A story-driven RPG, choice-based, dark fantasy set in 1905 in a pretty mysterious era in Warsaw, where due to some freak nature accident, I would assume, demonic beings have made a crack to Earth. Check it out. Game set to be coming to PCs only sometime later this year.
You always do. Your own damned arrogance will bring your downfall.
Multiverses. Each world has its own master.
At number 17 we have Dragonair Silent Gods, a RPG tactics, one of the most talked about games in the making as of last year. This is a mobile/PC crossplay support online game set to be coming over sometime later in the year, with a few betas taking place in the following days. You can actually sign up for the game through its official website now, and in case you're new to it, this is a little bit of gameplay footage.
So volatile, so unfathomable, and yet...
Huh? Honest to goodness gold! Oh, by the ancestors' hammers, would you look at that? I'm rich!
Mind yourself.
Come on, folks! We're about to be
What an idiot.
Huh?
I've heard what people say about you. A band of scoundrels turned mercenaries, led by Rowan of the Wicked Fangs, also known as the Faithless Reapers.
We're murderers, Colin.
And last but not least, well, from the same developers of End the Lilies, one of the biggest Metroidvania games of the past few years, we have Redemption Reapers. A strategy, well, technically turn-based RPG, sitting on Steam for $50 as of 2 weeks ago with nothing but pretty much mixed reviews. If you like tactics-based RPGs like Final Fantasy Tactics, some Bloodborne atmosphere on top of a rather interesting story, something mediocre with a hefty price, which is not that great, well, Redemption Reapers over here is not that bad.
After what I've done, I don't have the right to be happy.
The Moors are coming. We'll be drowning in the beasts any minute now. But they don't appear to have a leader. Their numbers are extraordinary.
Come then, Hawks. To war. I must finish this.
That was just a warm-up.
Don't take them on alone. Let's make this one count!
I'll cut them down. Our foot is to its throat. Now press!
Let them try me. We can still buy the others more time.
Why are you doing this for us? Lay waste to this refuse.
Hey, holding the line during a drawn-out retreat is kind of a Hawk specialty, no?
You could easily get away, so why don't you?
We have unfinished business to take care of.
Your time has come.
Now's our chance. Don't get reckless. Oh, come on!
Give me all you've got, Mort.
That's one!
This won't be easy.
It will take more than this to drive me back.
So why would a notorious band of cutthroats risk their lives for others when it would be a simple matter to flee?
Is everyone ready?
Not a problem. Being at a disadvantage is nothing new.
Come on. Let's do this.